Well, I've got to thank a good friend and customer of mine for begging me to do this back in about 1995, asking me to provide some parking and an office for him in Denver so that he could domicile some trucks here. And we took that concept in '96 and started with it on a small scale, and it was successful enough that we thought we could expand it to the operation we have today. I think we can provide them not only the quality of service, but the quality of services and products at a competitive price that equals what a national fleet is paying. We can give them a facility to operate out of. We can provide secured parking for them. We can provide fuel at a very competitive price. We can provide maintenance and tires at a very competitive price. So I think that puts that 20 truck operator on a more of an even playing field with a 5,000 truck operator. We can take a fleet of hundreds to thousands and provide the same kind of service for them in Denver on a smaller scale that they have in their own large terminals around the country. And if they just wish to domicile, say, 10 trucks in Denver, we can provide the same services that they're accustomed to having, the same quality at a very competitive rate. All fleet service started with a small shop and a couple of trucks that were doing off-site maintenance, emergency breakdown repairs around the state of Colorado, and eventually that grew to a fleet of 5 trucks providing emergency services to major fleets and local customers, mainly in about a 150-mile radius of Denver. And over the years that's grown to provide not only the emergency service, but more on-site maintenance. We provide general maintenance, small repairs. We do brakes, clutches, a lot of AC work, electrical work. We do trailer repair. We also have alignment facilities, and in this new facility we elected to go with hoists rather than a service pit, so we can lift a truck up and do a better walk around to do a visual inspection on that truck when we are doing a service. As well as that, we provide tires at a very competitive rate. We're going to provide fuel as well as DEF fluid, by the way. We have underground DEF tanks, which is going to be a requirement in the future. But we feel that we can provide our fuel at a very competitive price, but I think more importantly, we can provide fuel on site, which reduces the cost of running miles out of route, time out of route. A lot of companies don't want their drivers, running out to a truck stop for 2 hours to get fuel. They're there on site. They can fuel either coming or going at their convenience, a couple hundred feet in front of the gate. We've got 20-some acres of paved parking with numbered parking spots in a secured facility with security cameras, gate controlled. We have a 39-unit office building that not only provides offices for our tenants, but also showers and laundromat for their drivers if they wish to use when they come through. All of our spots are pull-through, and they're all designed to occupy up to a 53-foot trailer. They all have dolly-down pads on the parking lots. We don't have long contracts, and I guess one of the reasons that we don't is we feel that we've got to prove to ourselves every day and every month that we are providing the service that the fleet is requiring to have. And if we can't do that, we don't want them locked into anything long term. Our parking spots are month to month. Our offices are 1-year lease, and the maintenance is 1 day at a time. If we charge for 8 hours of service and don't give you 8 hours of good service, then there's no requirement to come back. We think we've got one of the best locations in Denver for this operation. We're just right off of I-25, minutes off of I-70, right on I-76, and right off of 270. So no matter which direction you're coming into Denver from, we're very accessible, easy to get to. I think we can sit down with anybody that wants to build a shop to maintain 5 to 10 trucks and prove to them in less than an hour that we can be more competitive, more cost efficient than them doing it themselves. When they look at the overhead of running a shop, of having a shop manager, technicians, parts runners, maintaining buildings and facilities, I don't think there's any question that we can be more competitive than what they can do themselves doing it in their own facility. We can have you in business at All Fleet in 24 hours. Stop by, we can show you the facility, describe what we have to offer, and like I say, it's so simple that overnight you can be on board and occupying space at All Fleet.